So I wanted to discuss this terminology, copper colored, and why it is detrimental, and why the terminology is very troubling when it comes to erasing indigeneity. Now, the term copper colored was coined by Christopher Columbus.
Sir, what's troubling is trying to understand what the hell you saying. First of all, okay? So according to you, we shouldn't listen to what Christopher Columbus said because he was some type of colonizer? Even though the book here, it does say they were a tawny or copper hue. And it says their hair was not like crisp like the recently discovered tribes of Africa under the same. Wait a minute. The hair was not crisp like the recently discovered tribes of Africa under the same latitude, but straight and coarse. Okay? So you need to know what coarse means. It doesn't mean straight and coarse. If it was just straight, it would say straight. Straight and coarse. Coarse hair would be this. Straight but coarse, because when you put our hair in the water, it gets straight but coarse. Are we not supposed to believe Mr. Roger Williams from the 1500s when he described these people as well? Huh? Are we not supposed to, especially when he described them being of the Jews? Or ignore you newspapers that actually refer to people who are Negroes as copper colored, but never those other people that you think of that you're trying to give a little backup for. What about this book, The History of the Aboriginal in America by McCullough in 1829, describing the Aboriginals of a copper colored race, huh? And very different hues, right? And it's funny right here. Any person who inspects a large quantity of copper coins before it has been much handled may perceive 8 or 10 shades of color, not only rising to an ashen yellow, but also to a deepening darkish blue. That some of these are very tints. These are the very tints may to be a certain degree resemble the general complexion of the American Indians. Wow, this keeps going in on that copper color. Or how about the explorer Verrazano coming here and explaining that the people look like they were black and thick hair, and unlike the Ethiopians, meaning similar to the Ethiopians. For you slow buzz people, different from, not similar to. Dissimilar or different from each other. But when you put the word not in front of unlike, it turns into similar to. Notice the word unlike means not similar to. And they say there's not similar to. Right? You gotta read it. Not similar to the Ethiopians. Not much unlike the Ethiopians. Not much not like the Ethiopians. Similar to. Or how about this book where somebody had a personal narrative of their travels to the equinoctial world of America in the 1799 area. And what do they say? Were Ethiopian black sailors pirates, right? These people were a race of very dark Indians with smooth and glossy hair, okay? Like people put, you ain't got none of that. Y'all don't know nothing about grease or gel or aloe in your hair and all that. But, these are what they talk about. Y'all playing with us. Oh, yeah, my bad. And let's not forget the dictionary where they say that the word American is the copper-colored races. You know why they say copper, sir? Because these are the color of copper, not black. These are your shades of black. Unless you add little bits of color, but you add too much color, you're pretty much back to that color. No more black. It can't be black if it's that color. So no, we were copper colored.